Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I just kind of wanted to do a quick demo on these owl eyes and give you guys an update as to where I've been and what I've been doing. Firstly, I am putting the first layer of these eyes down with Inktense. I was going to do an Inktense water-soluble graphite piece, and then I just wasn't getting the control that I wanted, so I switched to regular graphite and colored pencil on top of this. So I'll be working in colored pencil in just a minute. So to kind of update you and let you know where I've been, my daughter hasn't been doing very well, so naturally she had a bad couple of weeks, and I've just been dealing with some depression. We are moving and I'm trying to set up my new office, and I'm just kind of like spreading myself way too thin. So I just kind of wanted to slow down on these YouTube videos to get my life back together. So they will be kind of sporadic until we're officially moved and in our new space. And as soon as we are, I will give you guys a tour of the new studio, which I hope will be, I want to say, the beginning of May. So right now I am just working with colored pencil on top of this Inktense here, starting with the blacks and just kind of blocking in where I want the darks. And then I used a little bit of my Luminance white colored pencil as well to kind of block in where I want the highlights. And I'm just going to layer this black, and I'm going to layer another color on top of it so it doesn't look flat right now, like with this red. And then I will put another layer of black on top of that to keep it from being flat. I picked up this reference photo from pixabay.com. I'll leave a link in the video description along with all the supplies that I'm using. I am working on Fabriano Artistico Hot Press 140 pound watercolor paper, but this is an old batch, so I am going to be testing out some new papers to see which ones would be better suited for my wet media. It works fine for colored pencil, I think, but I'm not 100% positive. I haven't got a new batch. I know Lisa Clow from La Cree Fine Art did a review on the new batch. I'll leave a link to that video in the video description as well, and you guys can check that out and make your own judgments as to which paper you want to be working on. So I'm just paying attention to the reference photo and trying to keep the colors as simple and as accurate as possible. I started out with wet media, so the eyes probably aren't going to turn out exactly the way that I wanted them to look, but I am really pleased with how this is coming out so far. So it's going to be a colored pencil and graphite piece, and I've wanted to try that for a while, so I figured I'd give it a go. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye and just layer. I have like 4 or 5 layers up on each eye before I blend out with paint thinner, and then I go back over with a few touch-up colors. I didn't have to put too much on, partly because the Inktense kind of filled in the white of the paper, so that was actually a big help, so that was really neat. And as far as the rest of the updates go, so like I mentioned, the videos are going to be a little sporadic on this channel until I'm all officially set in the new space and my daughter's doing better soon. So, you know, I just wanted to really kind of slow down and put my focus where it needs to be, partly because being a special needs mom is most of, you know, it's just my priority at this point. So I need to make sure that my daughter's doing good. And, you know, we're painting the new house and all that stuff. So it's all taking a lot of time. So I figured instead of posting subpar videos, I would just kind of put my focus on my family and the move and then come back to this. So the videos will be very sporadic on this channel for a little while. And when I get back into my new studio, I will give you guys a tour of that. And I'm hoping I will be able to participate in Mermay, which would be a great experience for me with figure drawing and whatnot, because I'm not very very good at the humanoids, and I want to work on that. So I'm pretty excited to be participating in that. Also, I really quickly want to mention that I am still doing art, and I'm working a lot in my sketchbook. So if you want to keep up with all of my new updates and everything like that, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will leave the links to that in the video description below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.